Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Ham and you watch. Welcome to Ham and Watch. No idea if it's going to work today, so I'm not going to bother too much. Meaning, for instance, I forgot to put some medication on my heel, so I'm going to do that right now. What else? I'm exhausted and full of allergies because yesterday I mowed the whole front lawn and back lawn. I wanted to check something on BGG, so we'll do that. We'll check the news also, and then if Stonch is here, we'll play some Grounded. If not, I'll just move on in Cyberpunk, and I think I'm going to stop doing all those side quests. I'm going to move on the main quests, just because if not, it's going to end up lasting 200 hours. I'm always here. You're always here. You're always there. But who knows? Maybe it's going to cut, you know, in 10 minutes. We don't know. Except the parts I'm not, but always. Beside that, always. Always. 100%. Except the alright. Just give me some time. I'll put on some medication and then I'll be back. Actually, you know what? We can talk about stuff. We can talk about stuff. For instance, Mr. Stonch, are you here? Oh, like always. But especially now. I should do that during on the web screen, because like that I can show stuff on screen. I'm never here. Except never. You have to put never and except the parts where I am. Yeah. That would have been the clean way to do it. That would be a lame joke. How dare you? It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It would have been very well written. How dare you? How dare you? All right. I think we've got everything. I continued on old RimWorld saviors. Oh, nice. How come? Why? Out of the blue, RimWorld, that amazing game. Why? I think I'm gonna try to at least get an ending with it. That's amazing. I was about to say, can you put a screenshot on I was about to say Dice Tower. I'm tired. On Discord, because I think I'll never finish that game. Don't you know me? It's just too hard, too long for me to hope having a proper narrative ending, or I think it's just launching the rocket, right? I love that game so much. What am I looking for? The clock. Oh my god, it's already 10. Wow. The royalty DLC ending is not too hard. Okay, I don't have that DLC, I think. I need to check it out. I love that game. I think it's so good. It doesn't fit streaming, but I don't care. I really love RimWorld. I think it's fantastic. You don't even need to leave your starting base. Wow. Though that's sad, right? Because I like the idea of exploring the world. I think that's the most exciting part. But it's just, it takes ages, those games. A screenshot of what? You know, just a few screenshots of your progress, and that's my base when I finished, and this was the world map, with just a few screenshots like you often do on Discord, you know, because that game, I love it. Really good. It's a great streaming game. Is it? RimWorld? Is it? I thought people would be bored watching it. But it's not as if I chose my games for the streaming impact, right? Because if that's the case, I'm choosing very poorly, I think. How can I make my mouse cord go here? Told you today I don't care. Just maybe like that. Would that work? Probably does. All right. So first thing, Stonch, while I have you here, remember how we talked one day, looking at my anime list, seeing the #1 anime of all time at the moment was Frieren, whatever, and we're like, okay, we both didn't know, so we watched it. I don't know if you continued. With my wife, we watched the first 2 or 3 episodes. And then I asked her, listen, if you want to watch it, you can watch it on your own. I don't like it. I find it super boring. I see what they went for, but I can't care for it. And she was like, nah, it's okay. I give probably that series a 7. It's interesting, but I don't need to go on either. So we stopped. I don't know if you watched it. Further than that, they are sent one screenshot. It's more a great streaming game if you don't save scum. Oh, I save scum. I do have a few mods installed. Okay, nothing super broken, I think. Mostly just quality of life stuff. Yeah, fair enough. So anyway, all this to say, we stopped Frieren, we moved on, we watched many other animes, and last week we binge watched an anime that we had in our. We have a backlog of 100 animes on our server on the Plex. So we picked one. I was like, I heard about this one. Let's watch it, and we loved it. That is the first anime I give a 9 out of 10 in years. So I do recommend it, Stonch, if you have time to watch it. It's only 13 episodes. It's fantastic. You know what? Maybe you already seen it. It's called Odd Taxi. However, don't watch a trailer, Stonch. Why? Because you know those movies or whatever artistic medium, narrative medium, where you've got lots of plot twists, and it was that, and even a huge plot twist, like I don't know, Fight Club, you know, Memento, anything, and it would ruin your experience partially or completely if you knew that. That's the case here. So don't watch any trailer. It's fantastic. Wow, the quality, it was so refreshing. It felt like a Hitchcock. You know, if you love Hitchcock movies, it was written like one, with Japanese humor, with a bit of silliness from Japan, with so much freshness in anthropomorphism. It's just so good. It's unlikely I'll watch it. Why? There's very few shows I watch. Yeah, but if I do recommend it to you, Stonch, I rarely recommend you to watch anything, right? Watch Hot Taxi. Excellent. That's a 9 out of 10. It's fantastic. It is very surprising that this kind of narration and story came out in these modern times. So really good. Really, really, really good. That was so good. All right. So there's one thing I like to do right now. I know it's not necessarily linked to video games. We are going to... How am I going to do that? Oh, we need an account for that. Try for free. Damn it. I just would like to do an easy spreadsheet and then put it in... Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'll do it on another window. That's fine. This is fine. Let's call it BGG Kenner. So there is currently a huge argument on BGG regarding the nominees. The nominees for the Spiel des Jahres. There's always argument. How do I... Dashboard? No. How do I... What? Oh, it's so weird when you're not logged in. Oh, there you go. It's here. And truthfully, I mean, well, already for me, this is... Meh, I don't care. This is... the Spiel des Jahres has been... For me, there's a huge drop in Spiel des Jahres for years now, and there's an incredible fight, like already 134 comments since yesterday regarding this, because people fight. Oh, you always complain, and there's the category saying, oh, you should complain more, whatever. Far Away, which is a game that my wife loves, she gives it, I think, a 9 out of 10. And I find it okay, that's a 7.5. Has been nominated for the Kennerspiel. Where is it written? Kennerspiel. And that's crazy to me, because Kennerspiel means the game for the connoisseur. Connoisseur, in English we say, you know, knowledgeable person, or for the pros, you know. And it, like Endeavor Deep Sea. It's a game for gamers, you know, for people who know, who can sit for 3 hours and playing heavy games. It's a heavy difficulty, complexity, depth kind of game. And Far Away is in it. And I'm like, what the hell? And so people complain actually more about the fact that Flip 7 has been nominated as a Spiel des Jahres. Because Flip 7 is almost like Uno. It's the new Uno that anybody can play from your 5-year-old kid or your 95-year-old grandma. It's probably pretty good. I've actually read the rules and saw some reviews, and I was like, yeah, that's just probably a pleasant 7 out of 10 game that you can take for 5 minutes. I mean, it's 20 minutes, you know, complexity 1.8. And people are complaining about that, but for me, I care more about this, the fact that Far Away, which has a weight of 1.9, has been nominated for the Kennerspiel. So what I wanted to do quickly is this Wikipedia Kennerspiel. Okay, they don't have a specific section for the Kennerspiel, so what we'll do is this. We'll do this. Basically, Kennerspiel has been invented in 2011 when people realized that there was a big gap between the complexity of games, and so they split the categories. In 2011, you see Celtis, Dominion, Dixit, especially with Dixit. I think Dixit was a huge change in board gaming, and so the jury at the Spiel des Jahres said, you know what, we need to split the categories. We need to make a category for the kids and a category for the pros, because it's starting to be a bit less and less representative. Because if you look before, that was pretty, you know, like nerdy games. Not necessarily heavy games, but more nerdy. And it was starting to be less and less nerdy with, you know, Dominion, Dixit and such, Quirkle. And so that's why in 11, especially with a game like Seven Wonders, which is for everybody, but it's hard also to present it to someone who never played a game in their life, okay? It's just a step beyond. So what I want to do right now is this. We're going to do this. And do this. And we'll do exactly this, 232. So, and I'll put it in my other window. So we have wait. How do you write? What's the short way of writing wait? WGHT or WGT? Whatever. So we have Seven Wonders. And the difficulty, the weight is 232. We have Village. I think I've played a Village once and it bored me. Yeah, that's the one. I've played in a look at that. 306. Oh, you see? That's exactly what I wanted to check. It was okay. Like typical Euro game, I mean. Endor seems actually very easy though. Yeah, 276, okay. I thought it would be lighter than that. Istanbul. I've never played Istanbul. I just read it in full, yeah. But I'm pretty sure I've seen weight reduced in, you know, in a like what you would see on products and such. 258. I think Istanbul is on my wish list or want to play category. It looks intriguing. Broom Service is in my no buy list. Although I've seen someone buying it on Saturday at the convention. That was funny. I was like, oh, they found it. 240. Isle of Skye, one of my favorite games ever, and I've discovered it very late. I actually discovered it this year or last year, and it's fantastic. I was like, oh my god, I'm so late to the party, but this is a 9 out of 10. It's excellent, excellent. 225. Exit the game. I really can't care. I cannot be bothered by exit games and cooperative exit games as a board game. I love exit games in video games. I hate them in board games. Does that make sense? So they've reviewed the whole thing because there's not one. Is it like as a... Oh, this is gonna be hard. What was the first one? Secret Lab? Oh yeah, that was a 3. I remember, it's trilogy. So what we'll do is an average of the 3 maybe. Series, exit the game. So Abandoned Cabin, Secret Lab, and Firestone. I think that was right. 16, 16, 16, yes. Wait, what? Secret Lab, Abandoned Cabin, there you go. So we have 252, 254, and 276. So I think putting 2.6 is okay, right? The Quacks. Quacks of Quedlinburg, which has been rebranded recently Quacks, and which has been completely revamped with a very art. It's a great game. I really like this game. It's in my top 100. It's really cool. Look at that. What have they done? That is so weird. I really appreciate what the guy from CMYK does, especially with a game like Wavelength. Excellent. But that is just so weird. 1.94. I'm baffled. It's I think it's just a bit more complicated than that, but whatever. Wingspan, the famous, the only. Wingspan is absolutely not a family game. It's not easy and it's very complex. I cannot, like, it's fine for me because I'm a gamer, but I cannot imagine teaching that to my, I don't know, my mother, who doesn't play board games. 247, yeah, I guess. I don't know. The Crew, cool game. Cool little game. I usually don't care for cooperative games, but this one is really cool. The Crew is 195. Okay. Paleo. I have that and I have yet to play it. I have to play this game. 264. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I almost imagined a bit more than that, but whatever. Living Forest, one of my favorite games of all time. Excellent. 222. Yeah. It's not that easy to teach to people. Challenges. Oh my god, this game is in my top 15 of all time. I talked to the designer. It's a fantastic game. So cool. Pretty easy. 1.8, yeah. And Daybreak. Daybreak doesn't sound familiar. What is that, Daybreak? Oh, is that the one by Matt Leacock? Yeah, I couldn't care for that. I'm sorry. I don't like Pandemic, and I think Matt Leacock's games are not for me. 286. So, now they nominate a game like Far Away. Which, if you accept a game like Challengers, is the simplest game ever in this list. Yeah, okay. How do I make a graph out of something on insert chart? Okay, yeah, a chart, but not a chart like that. A chart like that. Yeah. Okay, and how do I do that? How do I share it on screen? Maybe if I do MS Paint. I'm gonna do stupid MS Paint. And then we'll do how can I share that? Use for any window. Cool, thank you. That's the graph. This is the graph. Can I make a... Do you think I can make a bar, you know, to... How do I do that? What's it called? What's the average on customize? Charles Nexus title, series, legend, original item, virtual grid line and ticks. How do we add spread? What is that? Spreadsheet. Google spreadsheet. Add average line to graph. To add a visual integration, you can either calculate the average directly in your spreadsheet. Thank you. What? A trend line. Insert or edit chart, yeah. Customize the chart, customize, yeah. Series. Trend line. There you go. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. Cool. Very interesting. There. Do you guys see on the screen? Yeah. I mean, it's clear, right? It's clear. We went from a 2.6 on average difficulty to a 2.2. So it is getting lower and lower. All right. In 12 years, it went down. You know? That's exactly what I wanted to see. That's interesting. I think that's interesting. And yet, you know what? I am sure some people by looking at that would still argue, yeah, but you don't understand. That's because more and more people are playing board games. And so are getting more, you know, knowledgeable and are getting better at games and they understand it more, you know, quickly and easily. And that's why the difficulty on average for all games is getting, you know, lower. They could argue that, I have a feeling. But for me, I still think that these games here are easier than this. And it's not because we know games more. If I play one of now, like far away, and one of like 10 years ago, I know which one is harder. That's very interesting. I don't think I'm gonna send that on the forum because this is gonna drive people mad. But I think it's interesting. All right. Also, I am kind of spoiling in advance. This is coming out this weekend. All right. Quickly, the news. That was very interesting to do that. I wonder if I should do that for the actual Spiel des Jahres also. I think it could be very interesting to do that. It's been a very Japanesey selection, this playlist. Oh, Monster Train. How are the reviews for this? Nice, that's good. Good for them. Very positive reviews. It's not even early access. Okay, good for them. I'll have to do it. It was a cool game. I've heard that Stalker, the remaster, is getting poorly. Yeah. Sad. That's sad because that could have been for me the opportunity to finally play it. I have the original, but yeah. I wonder why. To this, I would almost tell me it's mostly sort of feel like a half-assed console port. Someone pissed in my eye. I'm always concerned by this kind of comment because take it from me, someone who's been playing, modding, translating, loving this game since release. If that's the case, I'm not sure I want to hear from you, on the contrary, but whatever. This product is inferior to the original game in every way. I'm concerned about that. Okay, this is bad. If that's true, this is bad. To remove not only the original voice acting, textures, currency, but even parts of the map. What? The stone slab sign in front of CNPP, an iconic landmark because of the revisionism. Okay, that is... Let me make something very clear about the localization. Ukrainian was never this... Oh, is it because of the war that is going on at the moment? Oh, come on. Ukrainian was never this game's original language. This is something GSC keeps saying because of the war that's been going on. All three Stalker games were held in Russian. Yeah. Yes, even Ukrainian language was a later update. Oh my god. And so there's a problem about that. That's sad. That's sad. Okay, so maybe I can't do it? I don't know. Whatever. That is sad. The world is sad. But this song is great. We are the 22nd of May. We have Deliver at All Costs. Survive the Fall. City Tales. Duck Detective. And Setup. Interesting choice of camera here. That's not something you see anymore. Looks... What? Wow, this truck is powerful. Breaks bricks and such. It's sad because I like the graphics and the camera choices, a bit of a, you know, almost like an isometric 3D, it reminds me of old school games. But it's just a casual, stupid gameplay? What? It looks like a very casual, almost browser tablet game. This is disappointing. There's a demo, so I might actually try the demo. It's a bit... Nope. Okay. What am I looking for here? There you go. We have survived the fall. Which is... What is that? Some kind of XCOM? That looks very XCOM-ish, except it's real time that you can pause, so not necessarily turn by turn thing. Obviously, survival crafting. Sad. Could have been interesting. I like the graphics, but oh well. Oh well. City Tales Medieval Era. It is a... Ugh. Not a fan of this art. It's very very bright. That I prefer. It's pretty cool. That feels very old school and casual at the same time. It's weird. Yeah. That's very pretty though. Relaxing. Okay, no gameplay. No exciting gameplay. Usually when it's... I've noticed that relaxing usually means the opposite of exciting in modern times. Modern wording. Duck Detective, the Ghost of Glamping. Okay. Casual adventure, detective investigation. Is it family friendly? Because that's the kind of game I could present to my daughter. She loves point and clicks and such. It doesn't say family friendly. So usually what I do as a dad, I click on discussion and then I type kids. Nope. Then I type family. Children. No? Oh, okay. That's not a good sign. No, block, don't. This duck game or courts is... What? Is that a bot? Oh my god. This kind of title here reminds me of what my son has been asking us about recently. He said, I was in coding club because he's doing some coding. We've put him in a coding club. And he said, and my friend near me was not doing his code, he was playing a game and he said, you should play it. And I tried for 2 minutes and I was super bored and it was so weird. And he says it's a brain rot game. What was that about, Dad? I'm not sure I liked it. And I was like, oh my god. It's very trendy apparently for the kids. Brain rot? It's like, what the hell? Well, this kind of title here makes me think this guy has been playing brain rot games a bit too much. The game or quotes it. Oh my god. Yeah, nobody's... Should I ask myself, maybe? Maybe I should ask... Usually... I don't know, it doesn't necessarily look very kids friendly. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna open this in another window and remember to ask the question myself. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's do it right now before I forget, because I'm gonna forget. Start a new discussion. Kid friendly. Family friendly. Cool looking game. Could not see in the tags, but is this family friendly? i.e., can children play it? It's a trick question said like that, because I'm gonna have all the idiots saying, well, it depends if your kid is smart, it depends on how old your kid is, blah blah blah. What do you think is the minimum age for this? Depending on its content. Cheers. All right. Question asked. Question asked. Okay, my is not appearing. It does seem to use its cookies on. No, don't. There you go. Family friendly. We'll see if someone answers to me. What else? We have set up a culinary adventure. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, no, thank you. Nope. No thanks. And that's it. We finished. So, Stone Chess said he was here, so let's go, let's play Grounded, let's advance in this game. Multiplayer hosts continue. Yes. Help. Oops. Help ham with capital H. Yes. So we want the recipe for the thingy-matic, right? It was some berry and stuff.
My name's Peter. My friends call me Pete.
So I'm gonna check it out online, right? There's no point doing it otherwise. Grounded. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe it's written in my data thingy. Oops. Oops. I don't know how to play this game anymore. I was trying to sheath my axe back, but it's not like that, it's like this. Alright. So do you reckon it's written in there? Stuff? Recipe. Statues. Prominent. Random. Can he tell me the...
What's on your mind? We need to mix the embiggening cocktail at the Java.
And beginning cocktail. Would it be in the oh my god, in the crafting? Cocktail. No. Whoa, spider! didn't find it. It should be in the crafting.
Sick. Really sick.
In the crafting. And beginning cocktail. Maybe I'm not doing it. Recipes. Cocktail. Oh, there you go. There you go. So we need more berry leather. Do we have some berries? Probably not. Berry. Oh, we do. Awesome. Berry. So I'm gonna put it here, right? That's how you do leather, right? Pick, pick, pick. We should have a bunch. Yes. Thank you, Stone. You're awesome.
Someone help me!
You're about to die. Well, thank you, Stone, for the heads. Oh my god.
Right where I left.
So, 3. I'm gonna put more. I don't know if we. You know what? I'll do it because. Okay, that's about it. Maybe we don't need that much. And then what? Koi fish scale. We have 14. I remember gathering a lot of them, so that's good. Gum nugget. That's super rare, but I'm glad we kept it because it's 5 out of the 8 we have. Toenail. Now that's a problem because I was sure I had brought them back from the chair. Over there. There's a chair, right? I went there into the... There's a like a nail clipper and a ashtray. I don't understand. Oh well. Well, I guess I have to go again. Which is not too far, right? Because I need to take the rope up to here. Go there. Climb on the baseball bat. But I'm sure we're not gonna find 5 of them. Need 5 of them. And the science that he gave us. Okay. Well, let's go right now. And then, yeah. I don't want to go by night. I'll be back soon. We'll then join. No worries. No worries, Mr. Stonch.